Hello and welcome everyone. This is Sunil from 3D Architects. Once again, welcome to my new tutorial series in which I will be showing you all how to make or how to do a architectural visualization of an interior scene inside Unreal Engine. The scene which I will be using for the complete process of teaching you all how to do architectural visualization will be this in a Scandinavian house interactive walkthrough in Unreal Engine, which I recently posted on my YouTube channel. Here you can see in this Scandinavian house interactive walkthrough inside Unreal Engine. I also posted it on Facebook, my one of my group which I have joined Unreal Engine for Archviz, and I posted on several groups so that I can get feedbacks about it. I posted it on Evermotion, submitted it for Evermotion, and it got published on their article and on this editor's choice gallery. So I will be going on and explaining everything I did from scratch to finish step by step without skipping anything in the way, so that you all can learn how to do a scene with this much of realism. If you all think that it's realistic enough and you want to learn the complete process, then you can follow the tutorial which I am going to show in this tutorial series. And I wish you all very good luck so that you can learn how to do a very realistic scene like this inside Unreal Engine. And it's a bit complicated and a long process to do this type of scenes inside Unreal Engine, but it's well worth it, because you can, the amount of feature you get after completing this inside Unreal Engine, despite of being a complicated process, uh, it's amazing, like interactivity, and then you can walk inside real time, and then you can also use a VR device to visualize the scene, and you can change the material and all those things that are amazing stuffs that we can have, we can get if we can complete this type of scene inside the Unreal Engine. If you want a image render and nothing else, then you can just go ahead and use 3D Studio Max out of the box to render this scene. But if you need to render animation, walk inside the scene in real time, use a VR device to explore the scene and to change the stuffs like material, colors of the floor, textures, everything, and have some amazing experience of visualizing an architectural visualization scene, then I think you should go for converting that particular scene or any particular scene inside Unreal Engine. That will be well worth of your efforts. So without any further ado, let's get started how to complete this whole process that is involved in making this scene. And that scene is this, and you can also see here it's this scene, and then here also. So let's get started. For that, first of all, what we will have to do is I will just go ahead, open 3D Studio Max, and I will be covering everything in detail from scratch to finish, every technical thing that I have involved and used in this scene to achieve the realism or the quality I will be showing you all. So just stay tuned and let's see how it goes and how well we can learn to do these types of scene inside Unreal Engine. One more note, we will be using 3D Studio Max, Unreal Engine and Datasmith throughout the course, and we'll be using GPU Lightmass in the entire process, but the process is absolutely same like CPU Lightmass. The only difference is you will have to install GPU Lightmass, and that's it, and everything rest is absolutely same, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's get started. I will go ahead and open the scene, and here it is, Scandinavian house, and I will go ahead and open the original 3D Studio Max file which I got as a download. So this is the file that I will assume is you have got from any modeler, and let's just open it. So it shows a error that corruption found in scene by 3ds Max security tools. And the reason I got this message because I have installed a script that is called prune. You can go ahead and just search it on Google. It's a paid script that I have purchased, and you need to purchase it. If you have it, it will be best. If you don't have it, it's not a big deal. It's just you have to be aware that there is a corruption in the file, and if you don't worry about it, it's okay and fine, nothing will happen. But if you have this plugin or a script that is named as prune, then it will be the best that you clean the file with this help of it will automatically clean your file. So let's go ahead, and I will just click clean corruption, and then it says that corruption successfully cleaned by 3ds Max security tools, and next step you must save the current scene to prevent future corruption. Then click close and wait for the file to get open. And once the file is open, you will get this message. If you get any message like missing external files and all, just click continue. And then if the file is isolated prior to the opening, then you just click OK, and we will go ahead, and it says notification worm.3dsmax.alc.db virus detected and removed, and that's okay for us, and it's beneficial for us. So let's go ahead, and then I will close this dialog box, and the first thing I will do is I will just go ahead and save this file, save as, and then I will name it as tutorial, and then just tutorial, and maybe I will give it a version so that we can save the file incrementally over the course, and I will click save. After the file has been saved, first thing we will do is we'll just go ahead and collect every assets in the file to a specific folder, so that if we export after optimizing the scene, then the file will not find any missing asset issue. For that, what we'll do is we will go inside a script, and then I click on run script, and this is a script that is MB resource collector. I will provide this script with the tutorial assets. So we'll just go ahead and click open, and it will give a dialog installed as max utilities, max script utilities, and then you can see here, and in this utilities panel, max script in utilities, we'll go ahead, click here, and then we will click MB resource collector, and after that I will go ahead and then select a folder where I want this file to be collected with every assets that are used in the file. So I will go ahead and select max file here inside my tutorials series or tutorial assets, which I will be collecting for you guys or for you all, so that I can provide it to you all. So I will go ahead and then select folder, and make sure that update asset path names and include max file and convert to relative paths are selected, and then just click collect files. So now you will see a dialog box that files have been copied and all those things, and after that we will just click OK, and then OK, just neglect this error, and then I will go ahead and click close to the new open folder, and then again I will go ahead and then click open, and then I will go inside D drive and then tutorial 3D Studio Max, and I will then open this file because I have this file on which I am going to continue. This is the file which I have reset from the original file. So now I will go ahead and then open this file, and we will continue further, and go ahead and click continue, and then click OK, and after that just click on isolation, switch off isolation, and then I will switch off this also, and then if I go in camera VRayCam01, then I can see this file here. And what I will do is I will just go ahead and click on right click, and then instead of user defined viewport I will click standard, so that I can see everything like this. And after that I will just click shift F, or maybe we don't need shift F because it's not in safe frame. And then I will click, and then I will click P to go in perspective view, F, and then P, and then I will click Z. Again I will go ahead and then click standard, so that it will make the file a bit faster in navigating. And I see here all this type of extra stuffs in the scene, and then I will delete those. And first of all what I will do is I will just go ahead and click Control A, and then I will click right click, and then I will object properties, and then I will just go ahead and click back face see through. I will switch off, and then displace box, and then back face curl, and then show up frozen in gray. I'll switch off all these things, and then I will leave this edge only to on, and then I will click OK. And after that what I will do is I will just go ahead and optimize this scene so that it can perform as best and as good as possible inside Unreal Engine. And we cannot just go ahead and then export this scene and then we will be able to make this realistic. We have to organize, and then we have to modify this, and we have to optimize the whole scene so that it behaves accurately according to the way Unreal Engine has been designed. So what we can do is I will just go ahead, and first of all what we need to do is we will just go ahead and go in customize, and then in preferences, and I will see that make sure that this texture coordinate use real world texture coordinates has not been on. So after that I will just go ahead and then check the units of the file. It's very crucial thing. So I'll go ahead here in the unit setup, and I'll make sure the system scale unit is in centimeter, and the display unit scale is also in centimeter. After that what I will do is I will just right click here, and then I will click unhide all, and then I will right click and click on unfreeze all. And after that I will just go ahead and click Control A, and then in groups I will click open recursively.